Rhode Island may be the smallest state in the union, but its fighter, Vinny Paz, has maybe the biggest heart. The Tasmanian Devil, ready to wreak havoc again.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, in the United States, an electrifying two-division champion of the world, known as the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Cranston, Rhode Island, in the United States, a four-time world champion known as the Tasmanian Devil, introducing Vinny Paz.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You know, look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside. That's what these fights do. That's what these venues do.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. These two fighters are made for one another. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. When are we going to see a jab from these two? When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bout, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Idea. Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Don't give him no free shots, yeah? Good work out that kid. That jab's looking...
Just get your rhythm back and we go again. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting it.
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They both want the knockout. Teofimo in some real trouble here. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Just get your breath.
Tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away.
But you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Pace, win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. How nervous nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A straight right just misses. A perfect counter lands. They both want a highlight reel knockout. And Lopez is dazed. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Win the rounds, right? It's only one round that you've lost.
Good work. Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put it...
Hey, good work out that kid. That jab's looking nice.
Get your boxing back together.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to hold that thought. And the takeover's in some big trouble now. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both men step back for just a moment. Only catching air with that hook. Good counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Switch on, get your boxing back together, put him back on him this round.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already, Dan.
Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. Don't worry.
But you're still letting your power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't...
The bad rounds, all right? But we don't care. Go out there.
And there's the bell for round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook was off target. Throws the uppercut but misses. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Tough to be a judge in this. Whoa, wait a minute! And Teofimo Lopez might be ready to go! Down goes Lopez. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, and you still want to fight.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. Whoa, wait a minute! Teofimo in some real trouble here. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot. Clear the head.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep breath. Thought, right. Brush it off. Get on with the job.
Good work. You're doing good, kid.
Next round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that joint.
The gaps will appear. You stay focused now.
Anything. Go back and win the rounds, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Switch on, switch on.
On to the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
It's all offense all the time. He threw a punch and just got countered. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny? And yes, there's a cut, and the referee will stop the action. A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Oh no, Paz is in some serious trouble here. And down goes Paz. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
Let's talk about Paz in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Just boxing, deep.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab slick.
Win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Round, you had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of it.
You box him back together. Put him back on him this round.
Round 7, here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Both men step back for just a moment. There's a counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four,
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
No rest for the weary. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath.
Ethan, go back and win the rounds, right?
So don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Great work. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again.
Round 8, and we're off again. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fiery fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice counter shot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice punch. Vinny Paz goes to the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Continue.
they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
A perfect counter shot. Uh-oh, Paz may be about to go down. To the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's tell you Paz in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Win the round on your jab.
Good round, I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Just switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
This fight, dear. Come on, you're letting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
Forget about that round.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Vinny Paz just got rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Punch, counter punch. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh no, Paz is in some serious trouble here. How is this fight still continuing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Uh-oh, Paz may be about to go down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That was hurt.